Hello and welcome for a new Open Series broadcast here from Singapore. And well, yeah, we're back and in Singapore. My name is Menno Klont and I will be your one and only commentator for today. So yeah, nobody to discuss with the race with. So yeah, it will be lonely, but yeah, it will be a good race. And yeah, we only have Ruud Hiesterbeek as the cameraman who will help me through this podcast. So, now watching the Open Series qualifying with only 10 drivers today, and leading the qualifying for now, but didn't set a time. It's Francis Cabrera. I think he's the big favorite to get this position here, but there are other guys who might be good enough to get some decent results. We will see. Just look at the drivers crossing the finish line in a few seconds. Francis Cabrera, who will set the first time, so he will get pole, but I don't know if it's will be pole position in the end. 1:51.50. That's 2 seconds faster than Tomislav. Mr. Koch 4 with Christopher Lichtenstein P3. And we now have a new guy, Mr. Dennis Schultz, jumping to P8. Mr. Rudolf Marr going to P9. If mate is now in P10. So pole position is now for Francis Cabrera, Tomislav Sweden in P2, and Christopher Lichtenstein in P3. But maybe they can improve. Francis is doing a good first sector, but he's slower than his first lap time, so yeah. Sweden is already in pit, so he can't improve, so maybe somebody like Christopher Lichtenstein can and Francis Cabrera won 2/10 back and is now about the same speed as his first qualifying lap, but I think he doesn't need to improve because he has a lot of time on the number 2. And yeah, we still see Mr. Koch and Mr. Lane improving in their second sector. But we now will see what Francis will. Will he go faster? He will get. He will not go faster. He lost half a second, but he still is on pole. But we will see if somebody can beat. And the Lane is now crossing the finish line. I think he will jump places. Will go to P5. The Rieberg will go to P4. Koch will enter the pits, so we'll only have Mr. Marr who can finish his lap. He will go to 1:59.444, so he's number 9. You have made not qualified. So, sorry, but I'm a bit ill, so yeah, and I need to watch everything. So yeah, it's difficult. But we have got Francis Cabrera in pole position for it's not the first time this year, and I think he's looking very strong for the win because he's got 1.6 seconds on the number 2. That's Tomislav Sweden, who is on the front row again, and I think that's a long time ago in Open Series, so he will be happy with Christopher Lichtenstein in P3. And I think Christopher Lichtenstein is also a guy you can watch in the race, because I think he can maybe challenge for the win, with Martin Rieberg surprisingly qualifying in P4. That's, well, his highlight of the season, I think. Sander Lane in P5, Robin Kok in P6, with Paul Parkinson in P7, and the new guys Dennis Schultz in P8 and Rudolf Mare P9 with Jeff May not qualifying. So we now are in the warm-up, and we will see if when we start the race, if it will be a good race, if it will be difficult, if people will crash out. But yeah, we'll see. I think it could potentially be a very good race. And in about 2 minutes we will go to the race. Can't wait for it, of course. And yeah, we're starting soon, and yeah, I think the biggest issue for this race will be tire wear, because I heard some drivers complaining about heavy tire wear. So yeah, we might see some pit stops, but yeah, we will see. We'll see what people can do. I think that will be very important. I think if there is one driver in the top, well, especially the top 5 who can make it without making a pit stop, then yeah, that guy looks very strong. So yeah, the race will be a 13 lap race and of course one warm-up lap. So we will wait for it. And everybody is lining up until the grid position now, in a grid position. Wait a bit. Everybody is on the grid now, so we're only waiting for the green light for the start of the warm-up lap. So only 10 races today, of course, yeah. The vacation period is over, so yeah, some people have less time now to race, but yeah, still 10 drivers, it's still a good race. And the drivers now start for their warm-up lap. So we have the white car of Spaniard Francis Cabrera, multiple winner in the WC Open Series, starting from pole position with a 1.6 lead and qualifying to Tomislav Sweden from Croatia. Yeah, Croatian in the red car did also win 2 Open Series races in 2014. Then we have got Christoph Liechtenstein in the green car. He's from Germany. He's a former GPVWC Super Cup champion, so a really good guy. Then we've got the red car of Dutchman Martin Rieper, who's got qualified in 4th position. Is very good, because yeah, I think it's his best effort ever, and well, maybe he can go to the podium. That would make the sensation complete. And we've got Sander Lane from, I think it was Estonia. He's in the pink car, and well, looks quite fast, so everything can happen. Then we've got Mr. Mr. Robin Kok. Robin Kok is also from the Netherlands, and he's in the pink car. I think this is his second race in the Open Series. Wondering what he can do. Then we've got Paul Parkinson in the orange Open Series car. He already has some difficulties, so we will see how that will go. Then we've got Mr. we see Paul Parkinson with a flat tire already. Then we see Dennis Schultz with in the debutant in the red car. I don't know where he's from, but the names would suggest he's German or something in that direction. Then we've got another debutant, Mr. Rudolf Maar from South Africa, black Open Series car, and ending the grid, and in 10th position on the grid it's Jeff Made in the what is it, purple car. So we're now going to start, and yeah, we will see who will win, we will see who gets the podium. It could all be very interesting. And we got 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and here we go. And it's a good start from Cabrera, and also a good start from Tomislav, who tries. But it's Christoph Liechtenstein who's watching also. They touch a little, but Francis Cabrera is leading the first turn with Tomislav next to him, and it's Christoph Liechtenstein next to them. Oh, 3 wide, 3 wide. Oh, will it go on? Oh, a bit of touching, but they make it, and Tomislav leads, or is it Francis? I think it's Tomislav or Francis. It all comes down to the next corner, and they touch a little bit. I think Tomislav has the edge. Oh, bit of touching, but Francis takes the lead again. And then we've got Mr. Robin Kok, who already spun the car, but no damage. So it's Francis Cabrera in front of Tomislav Sweden, with Christoph Liechtenstein in P3, with Sander Lane in P4, with Martin Rudberg, who lost the position from the start. Oh, he's in P4, and Sander Lane spins. Sander Lane spins, and he loses a couple of seconds. And I think, well, that's really bad for him, because I think he could have been on the podium today, and now he needs to try very hard to at least get into the top 5. But yeah, after 2/3 of the first lap, it's Francis, who only got some time out of Tomislav, so Francis is leading. And yeah, it's Tomislav P2 with Christoph Liechtenstein P3, with Martin Rudberg in P4 after the crash with Sander Lane, with Jeff May from P10. He's jumped to P5. That's good. That's very good, Mr. May. With debutant Mr. Schultz in P6, Dermar in P7, with Mr. Kok in P8, with Sander Lane in P9, and Paul Parkinson in P10. So every driver who started the race is still in competition. That's good to hear, and I think we could all be very happy that that is the case. But yeah, we already see Francis Cabrera is going really fast, turning the car like he wants to, and he's making the most of his front spot in the first position. And you already see Tomislav. Well, he's losing some time already. And now you even see Christoph Liechtenstein looking more and more, and I think Christoph is the one who wants to look at taking P2 from Tomislav. And Jeff Mate is looking at Martin Rydberg, trying to follow him, but I think Jeff in P5 looks right to get P4 as well, of course. But we will see how that will unfold. With Mr. Shu, I believe, in P6. So he's chasing Mr. Mate. It's Rudolf Meyer in P7. With Robin looking at overtaking Mr. Meyer. Oh, and they both run a bit wide. With Sander Lane in P9 and Tolbakkers in P10. And Sander Lane gets P8. Stole it away from Robin Koch. And my game crashes or something. And my game crashed. Are we still in the broadcast? I'm trying to rejoin people, but we have technical difficulties. Okay, looks like we're back. And well, there are some things happened. I think, well, a lot of things happened. I think Mr. Robin Koch crashed with Sander Lane. With Robin Koch did lose his front wing. We've got Mr. Jeff Made retired from an incident which I missed, of course, because my air factor crashed. So yeah, we've got Francis in P1 with what should we say? I think about 6 or 7 second lead on Tomislav, with Christoph Liechtenstein still in P3, with Martin Rydberg in P4, Vinny Schultz in P5, Sander Lane in P6, the Mayor in P7, and Mr. Parkinson in P8. With Robin Koch in the pits for a new front wing. And Jeff Made is the first retirement and hopefully the only one who will retire. And I believe Jeff Made crashed at the tunnel. But coming back on the racing, we now see Christoph Liechtenstein trying to overtake Tomislav Sweden. And we have got another one who retires. I think it's Robin Koch, which I think the front wing damage was fatal for him. So there is one good battle in the race, and that's Christoph Liechtenstein, who's trying to get P2 from Tomislav Sweden. And Christoph looks well, pretty fast, so we will see if he can overtake. And I see the Francis Cabrera already has a 10-second lead. on Tomislav, but maybe he does need to pitch for new tires, so we will see. And it's Christoph Liechtenstein next to Tomislav. Next, yeah. But who will brake late, who got the better line? Yeah, it's Christoph, yeah, in the turns, they don't touch each other and Christoph gets P2. Christoph is very happy, of course, with that. And he now tries to walk away. But Tomislav tries everything to be close. Oh, and center lane crashed. Lost his rear wing, and I think that's retirement number 3. I didn't see more. Yes, Singapore is a very difficult track for those cars. So the Open Series, well, guys have this. I find it tough, and I think we will see in the Formula Challenge that it's really difficult. But yeah, it changes some things, of course. Still have Francis in the lead, with Christoph in P2, with Tomislav in P3. Martin Rieberg doing a good race in P5, P4, I mean. With debutant Mr. Schultz in P5, Mr. Mayer still driving in P6, with Paul Parkinson now closing the list of runners in P7. But I must say, numbers 5, Mr. Schultz and Mr. Mayer, who made their debut in the Open Series this week, in this race, they are doing a good job to still just be driving, because it's a very difficult track, of course, in the Singapore circuit, so they are doing a good job. And we see that Tomislav is not letting go of Christoph, so Tomislav wants that second position back. And who knows, maybe he can pass. I think we all know, if you watch Open Series more, that Tomislav is a very experienced driver, and I think he can overtake. He sees the chance to make a good and safe overtake. The last 2 Grand Prix he didn't finish, so I think he's looking for a good result now. So he's not taking too much risk, but I think he can possibly overtake Christoph, but we will see. Of course, Christoph isn't is a well-known name in the GPVWC sim racing community, so not somebody who you can pass very easily, but we will see how that unfolds and what will happen. But Francis Cabrera is just driving so fast, and well, yeah, nobody can stop him. And now I will ask to my my cameraman how many laps we have already had in this race. We're now in lap 7, so that's good to know. Because I can see because of my F-Factor crash, so Francis Cabrera is already halfway Shukura win, but of course it's a street circuit and something can go wrong. And we've got Tomislav next to Christoph again, and Tomislav makes the move, Yes, oh, and Christoph is getting back. Oh, they touch, but Christoph is back. Christoph is back. There's no Tomislav, you can outbrake me, but I will just outbrake you again. So, Christoph says, whoa, you need to do better than that if you want to beat me. And, well, Tomislav is to show that. Tomislav makes a mistake. Oh, well, he didn't lose that much, but I think it's good enough for Christoph to get some air. And I think this is where we feared for, because I think Tomislav's tires are getting away. This is a very heavy track for the tires, and I think, as I expected, Tomislav has a lot of problems with getting the tires into life, and I think he already destroyed a lot of his tires. So I'm wondering if he still can do this without a stop, or needs to make one stop. That's the potential threat for Mr. Cabrera as well. We don't know what he can do. Will he hit for new tires? And will, like Christoph Liechtenstein, will he not do that? The race is not over and everything can happen. But Tomislav already gained some time on Christoph, so Tomislav will try again if he gets a chance. And in some corners Tomislav really looks quick and even better than Christoph. But yeah, like we saw a few laps earlier, it's very difficult to overtake Christoph, and well, if you do, Christoph will just come back and will retake the position. But Tomislav is lining up for a new attack. He will do that next lap. So we still have 7 people in competition. It's Paul Parkinson in P7, who already started the race with some time loss, but he's still driving with Mr. Mayer in P6, Mr. Schultz in P5, Mr. Rieberg in P4, Ruben in P3 for now, with Mr. Liechtenstein in P2 for now, and Francis Cabrera a little bit dominating in one. Oh, Christian Liechtenstein makes a mistake. But yeah, Tomislav can't overtake. Oh, and Tomislav, oh, he's drifting, but he still makes it. Corners. You're now on lap 10 of 13. So Francis Cabrera looks very good, and I think it's less likely he will pit, but maybe he will just do that to get another fastest lap or a challenge. Well, Tomislav is still trying to overtake Christoph, and he doesn't let go. That's good. What helps Tomislav is that he can get the slipstream of Christoph. And in some corners he's really gaining, and in other corners he's losing Christoph. But who will be the king of Singapore? It looks like it will be a Spanish guy, like Alonso did in 2008, but this time we didn't have a safety car, of course. Brennan does it on his own strength, and yeah, it looks very, very fast. And Tomislav just posted his fastest lap of the race, so attack on Christoph. And my feeling is that the lap will, the overtake will come. Christoph needs to work that out if he can. Lav is braking that bit later, but he can't overtake now. I think Mr. Mayer is lose his front wing, so he needs to pitch for a new front wing. And well, he can just take new tires as well. And I believe we are now on lap 11 or 12. Lap 11. So we're now going to lap 12 of 13. And Cabrera's lead is enormous. He's got a 25-second lead on Christoph. Got a 4/10 lead on Tomislav for P2. Tomislav is struggling a bit more, but I fear Tomislav isn't fast enough to beat Christoph. But yeah, maybe Tomislav, as the two racer he is, he will try a late punch or something. And of course we got Martin Riedberg in P4. Quite race for him, but it will be his best result of this season if he can manage to finish in this position. Will be a good fight for the last position now between Paul Parkinson and Mr. Mayer, but Mr. Mayer did lose his front wing, so it's an uneven battle, of course. And I think Paul Parkinson will get that one overtake he hopes to do today for P6. Oh, and yeah, he overtook. He did overtake, and he's got it. And we now have Francis Cabrera. Last lap now. On his last lap. A 28.8 second lead. And I think that will go to about a 30-second lead. so much faster as the rest. Francis will already lap the mare and maybe even Mr. Parkinson. But I think Mr. Parkinson has got enough speed to not get lapped. Francis waits for mare to go over. Yeah, and he does that now. Now we got Mr. Parkinson. Will he get lapped or will he fight it and will he get that extra lap? For Paul, I really hope he will not get lapped. But of course, if he gets blue flags, he needs to obey them. And of course, Francis is trying everything to lap Paul. It's another target he wants to do it, but he will not lap him. So Francis won Open Series Grand Prix of Singapore, another one to his victory list, and that's of course very good. So we will take the hat off, of course, for this Spanish guy. He had some difficulties in recent Open Series races and FC races, but he won again. Now we have Christoph Liechtenstein with his best ever Open Series race, and I think his first podium in a very long time. Welcome, Mr. Christoph Liechtenstein, back on the podium. Now we got Mr. Tomislav Swieben on P3, and he blew his tires in the final lap, so he is very happy to finish in P3. Tire was really poor, but he did it. Now we've got Martin Riedberg finishing in P4, his best result ever. And of course for the number 5 it's his best Open Series result because it's his debut, he is in P5. It's he did post his fastest lap of the race on the last lap. And we've got Mr. Parkinson and Mr. Mayer who will finish 6 and P7. Paul Parkinson is the last one on track to finish number 6 with, same lap as the leader. Oh yeah, this was the Open Series race from Singapore. It was a difficult broadcast because I was alone and well, it was difficult to broadcast this and well, yeah, I did a little bit lose my voice, so it was very difficult to to do it, but we managed to. And yeah, of course, well done to all the racers who drove today, and yeah, Francis who won again after a difficult period, and of course Christoph again on the podium after I think a long time, and Tomislav is also back on the podium, so I think everybody can be happy. But yeah, I think we will we'll leave soon for the because we will watch the Formula Challenge race. But of course, I need to say, if you think you can beat Francis Cabrera or Christoph Liechtenstein, or you think you can beat Tomislav Swieben or even Jan Riedberg, you can always try this. Just go to WC.com, register, and well, yeah, you can drive Open Series if you want. So this will be the broadcast. I hope in 2 weeks we will have another broadcast, and yeah, hope to see you there. So until then, bye bye.